Ladies and gentlemen, that is an invisible beast of some kind. And that is a pipe wrench. I mean... Oh wait, I brought a pistol with us this time, didn't I? Oh yeah, okay, we had a mission, didn't we? Oh god. Or at least we have an objective, rather. To sell some gear, and we've spawned in. What time is it? Why is there an invisible beast monster out at this time? That's not supposed to spawn until night time. Honestly. Sometimes the game just does not want to play by the rules. And there are rules, aren't there? Are there? Are there rules or not? There should be rules, if there aren't. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ground Zero Extraction. And I feel like I want to extract myself out of this episode already. North is this way. Now, this particular episode, well, the goal is the same. It is to try not to die, and it is to try to sell some items and buy a Commonwealth of Decay cure. So buckle your seatbelts. In fact, no, take your seatbelts off, because in this episode we're going to be driving so slowly that there's practically absolutely no chance of death, or rather, you know, driving at a high speed into an object. So, you know, you don't have to wear a seatbelt for this episode. It's what I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen. This is new. Is it? I feel like I've never seen this before. It's like I mean, we call them road trains where I'm from, or at least where I live. It's not quite, the road trains are usually the ones with 3 of them. Anyway, where the hell are we right now? Oh wow, we're miles away, aren't we? And this gun is not suppressed. Oh god, we're not gonna win. And of course we're naked. Alright, so I've slightly tweaked the damage. It's not a case of one shot to... I've got an injury. I don't believe it. Now, I'm going to say that was your fault for distracting me. Oh, wow. I've got all my gold bars on me. Put your seatbelt back on, ladies and gentlemen. And we're so far away from safety. It's not even funny. Stop laughing. Well, in a second I'll try to actually stop and see what we're looking at here. I've got a fractured left arm, a fractured left leg, and we're in severe pain. Now I suppose maybe there's a chance that we'll come across like a doctor. You've discovered the 3rd rowboat at Neponset Park. You can now use the map inside of Pine Needle Rest's underground bunker to travel to this point and back. So Pine Needle Rest, that must be some sort of modded in. Oh, we visited there once, didn't we? Now I know what Pine Needle Rest is. It's a modded in settlement. Just trying to remember where it is. Anyway, we're not going to be using the map, so I can't quite remember. I think it's far off to the left of the map. Look how wobbly we are. Oh my goodness. I mean, I suppose we might find a splint on our travels. Neponset Park visitor log. Recent visitors. C. Dieter. I mean, I should probably keep this gun out. We're not going to be able to outrun zombies, I don't think. I mean, we kind of can. No, we're essentially... Yeah, we're moving a tiny bit faster than them. So that's helpful. But we're just miles away. We're at the bottom of the city. I think we're beneath the city at this point. Oh, wow, this is going to be a painful episode. And it's blurry. Oh my goodness. So I've tweaked the damage numbers a little bit so that it's going to be a little bit easier for us to kill human NPCs. Because, you know, having to stab an enemy 10 times or shoot an enemy 10 times, it's a bit much. Maybe half that. I'd take maybe 5 shots. So, you know, we're kind of tweaking it as we go. That was a bottle cap mine. There's multiple people with guns there. Don't tell me the raiders actually function in groups as well. Oh. Oh my god, this is blurry. I tell you what, I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay, I've tried to deactivate the blur. Oh, it hasn't worked. So that might need a save and a reload. Anyway, we're just gonna have to put up with it for now. There's one more thing I can try. But, yeah, hold on. Let me see. Oh, wow. That was a massive, massive waste of ammo. I've got a light bleed. Right, so we shouldn't get the blurred effect now, so that it's not going to be too painful to watch, because, you know, I've done it myself sometimes. Trying to watch a game that's blurry is just unpleasant. And so anyway, we won't have to deal with the blurring effect, but I mean, there's a... Oh! That was just a normal zombie. That wasn't even a bear. That's one of the pursuer zombies. Oh, I've lost my gold. I've lost all my money. My gold money. Oh, this is going to be tough. This might be too hard. Right, stick with me while I organise ourselves a repair kit, a toolkit for our body, because we're bleeding out. We must have got a heavy bleed there right at the end then. So that surgery kit, I mean, I don't know if it actually heals. It heals our wounds, but I don't think it heals our body, you know? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was annoying. That was all the money stuff we had. That's painful. Oh well, there's nothing we can do about it. If we're going to carry on with this series, this challenge, it is what it is. Let's just head out on another raid, I suppose. We'll get there. And actually, you know, we don't have the Commonwealth of Decay virus, so at the end of the day, we're still okay. But it's just, if we get that virus, I just can't see us surviving at this point. Don't tell me we're back in the city. Yeah, we are well and truly back in the city. Looks like we're near Goodneighbor too. Got our trusty immortal knife. I mean, I heard someone. I mean, it's just like an XP farm at this point. You know? There's just nothing really we can do other than try to farm a bit of experience. It's the only thing we don't lose. It's suppressed as well. 2 rounds. 2 shells. I reckon guns should be very expensive. I'll have a look at what the value on that thing is in a second. Not taking that guy on. Although I think I can maybe outreach him. Bastard! I can't, I couldn't, I didn't. We've got a heavy... Oh, you son of a... You. Arse. Yeah, we're... Do I have to just totally avoid zombies at all times? Then is that... I can't equip my weapon. Oh well, we're getting a little bit of XP for this, so... I mean, the heavy bleed might deteriorate by itself, but I doubt it. Oh, we're at Goodneighbor. Does Goodneighbor have a medic? I've never been to Goodneighbor in Ground Zero. I mean, we don't have any cats. We could sell the shotgun, I suppose. Huh.
Well, hello.
Oh, there's people here.
Everything here is guaranteed.
Please. Quick. I'm bleeding out, lady.
Except me.
Oh my god.
I only kill what I want to.
I'm gonna die, aren't I, talking to this robot?
Murder.
Anyway, it pauses. She doesn't have any aid. Oh, I don't have any caps. And it's a heavy bleed we've got. So I've changed up the settings a little bit just to give us, you know, a few more minutes. This actually will do. This will do. If we can sell our gun. Oh god, it's got no value. Nothing here has got value. Oh my goodness me, this is tough, guys. Ooh, a Mosin. And an M1A. Ooh, very nice. But we can't do anything here, unfortunately. We just don't have any money. It's really annoying that it's actually taking my caps off me. I don't know why that is, because I'm pretty sure... Well, I'm just going to have to accept it. We're dead, aren't we? I'll tell you what I'll do this time. Because we've made it to Goodneighbor, and Goodneighbor's kind of a sanctuary, I'm going to drop a little bit of gear. It's not going to do much for us. So we are still losing health right now. We didn't die. That was interesting. Huh. Okay. I mean, I don't know what just happened there. That was weird. Anyway, let's have a little look around here. Oh, we got a legendary item. Oh, picking up a couple of legendaries here. So a little bit of value in this. Should I just go inside the building or what? Okay, so he's actually not reanimating really much, so... Get him. Get him, Cleo. Cleo can probably die. Alright, well, we've kind of cleared Goodneighbor a little bit, so... That was very unexpected. Oh, is it because we... Did we level... Oh, we've leveled up. Oh, I don't think that had anything to do with why we stopped healing. I mean, it's happened to me once or twice before where, yeah, the heavy bleed has kind of cancelled itself out and the light bleed did the same. But then, majority of time, it doesn't, as you've seen. So, maybe it just has like a length of time on it. I'm not going to pick up anything here. So we actually leveled up, which means we've gotten our health back. Which is, well, just... I'm just going to take it, guys. You've seen what we've been dealing with. Normally, I don't like little things like that because it feels a bit cheaty. But, you know, you've seen the difficulty we're experiencing, so any little helping hand, I think it's fair, all right? We're just gonna say that Todd is watching over us. All right, so what was I just looking at there? Scrapper. Uncommon components when scrapping weapons and armor. I feel like I want to be able to make some of the workbenches pretty soon. This would be good at the end of the day. Also get 20% more components when scrapping items inside settlements. Yeah, I'm going to take that because that's good for our long-term settlement building objectives. Endurance rank 3 so we can run further. I can't actually get that. Why could I get intelligence rank 3 then? But I couldn't. Oh, because I got a bonus perk from the book. Perception. I don't know why they still give us like the VATS bonuses because there is no VATS in this mod. Anyway, medic. Gun nut. Where's gun nut? Where are the like the armorer and... Okay, we've got armorer there. Gun nut. Wow, gun nut is actually intelligence 5. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna keep one perk. Can I put one more into agility? No, I can't. I'm going to keep hold of one perk for, I don't know what for yet, but... So, good fortune. Maybe, actually, let's take one in luck, because I think that's going to improve our... Yeah, we can't actually equip a weapon. Luck is going to improve the kind of things that we find. Let's sell some gear here and just see... Now, this shotgun might be a one-off, you know. Like a unique item. Because of where we found it. Oh, God, I mean, but we're not likely to hold on to it anyway, are we? Alright, just give me a second. So, I think maybe the best thing to do here would actually be to sell this stuff. To be honest... Wait a second. Let me cancel this. We got something there that gives us a bonus to charisma. Let's put that on. We should get better prices now. Maybe only slightly. I'm not sure if that had much of an effect at all, but whatever. Glowing blood. It's got a little bit of value to it. Feral meat. Yeah, just sell all this stuff. Fusion cells. I've just sold the shotgun. So what are we getting here? 169 caps. Confirm trade. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm wondering whether or not I'd be better off. She doesn't have any of the Commonwealth of Decay. I'm just wondering whether or not I should try and kill these people and take all this stuff. Probably not though, right? Because if we decide to move here at some point, then we've got you know, we've got traders here. Or if we find ourselves near here, we can make use of this place. I want to have a very quick look in here just to see what's going on. We're almost level 11 already. Okay, the place seems, well, basically pretty abandoned. And it's all still stealing, so... Oh, but there's some good stuff here. Who's gonna know? Who is going to know? That's the question. I mean, if we've got enough money here... I don't know whether we'll have enough quite, but we might be close. To being able to buy the Commonwealth cure from Trudy Stein. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. Alright, this is definitely getting us what we need for sure. What was that?
Wake up, Commonwealth. Synths are not your enemy. They are victims in this war as well. True, they were created by the Institute, but they were created as slaves. Thinking, feeling, and dreaming beings, utterly oppressed by their tyrannical masters. So join with us in fighting the real enemy, the Institute.
There's really loads of supplies here.
When you're ready for that next step, don't worry. We'll find you.
Noodle cups. Right, let's hope that these people outside don't know what we just did. Let's hope that we've gotten away with that. Otherwise, we've got, well, at least Cleo and this other woman. Probably, yeah, alright, cool. Okay, so well, let's just sell off some of this stuff then. I mean, this did nothing, does it do anything for us? It does give us a bonus to intelligence. Sell off a stim pack, a couple of morphines. Honestly, I don't know whether we're going to be able to get all this stuff back. That's the thing. Also, Cleo is now out of supplies.
Oh, a new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Alright, what do you got?
All the supplies, money, or violence can buy.
I mean, I suppose trying to find something that can take care of our... Wow, that's expensive. That's not so expensive. Why is the Mosin so dear? Something that could potentially take care of our injury wouldn't be terrible. Relieves contusion, heals head. Some of this stuff, obviously, I would like to keep. What is it we've got again? We've got a problem with our arm, don't we? We just don't have anything. Reduces heavy bleeds. Bloody expensive, though. More expensive than the cure. Just sell it. Chances of us getting back are actually pretty slim, but Ooh, 8 lots of jet. Right, we've definitely got enough now. I might actually keep hold of the food then. Let's sell some cigarettes. What do you got for sale? Good to know that we can buy shipments here. Lead is one of the things that we would most need when it comes to crafting ammo. So I might try and take some leaded items. You can't like sort by components, can you, unfortunately? Alright, I guess that's gonna do then. Let's confirm the trade. We now have enough to buy the cure, so the objective for the time being is to just get back home, really. Although, try to stop off at the trader on the way. We could try and head to Diamond City, but it's a bit too much of a detour. Or, you know, it could potentially turn out to be too much of a detour. Right, we're just running. Oh, but the bloody invisibles. We've got the invisibles to deal with. Well, I tell you what, our endurance gone up a little bit. Let's not make any stops at this time. And just try and make it to Trudy's Diner. It's a fair journey, and the chances of us getting there are slim. And the chances of us running into creatures are high. Let's try not to run too close to enemies this time as well. We got grabbed last time. If we can get the cure and get it home, then, you know, at least the survivability of the series goes, well, it doubles, doesn't it? We can get the cure once. Get the virus once and cure it, at least. But it looks like, because we're now level 10, some more of those invisible things are spawning. Yeah, that maybe the world has become a little bit more dangerous. What do you reckon, guys? Are we going to make it or what? So we're in Boston here. Not Boston. Cambridge, I think. Now who's this?
Who's there?
Oh shit!
Let's do this.
Sounds like he's got a nice gun, but we're not messing with him right now.
Damn it. Where'd you go?
Whoa! What is this place? East Boston Courier Station. Never seen that before. Is he following us? I mean, it's still kind of viable, you know, even if we did have like very high Headshot damage. We could take out basically any zombie with a stab to the brain. It's immersive, because that's the whole deal with zombies, isn't it? You know, stab them in the head and that's it, they're done for. It makes it a lot easier, the gameplay. It's potential. I'm just thinking about those invisible things. If we run across one of those, or even like a pack of dogs, trying to take on a group of dogs. Mind you, maybe our damage is high enough now anyway. They're not ultra... What happened then? Oh no. They're not ultra aggressive, although maybe they are. It's just I'm used to playing with real AI. Where they'll chase you, you know, they'll chase you down. And spot you from miles away. So this is manageable, I feel. Most of the time. Okay, we shouldn't be too far away from Trudy now. We could sleep. I suppose I'm going to have to test it at some point too, aren't I? On a raid. To have a nap for an hour on a raid and just see whether or not the Tarkov mod allows that, or does it count as an hour of time consumed? Yeah, I guess we'll have to test that out, because if I could sleep now to heal my injured limb, that makes a big difference in terms of our survivability. Slow and steady, guys. That's the name of this series, isn't it? Slow and steady. The aim of this series, I mean. I say the name of the game, don't they? Slow and steady is the name of the game. It's very quiet too, isn't it? There you go. Giving you a little, a little bit more audio in the background there. So we've got another settlement here. The slog. I would run into a deathclaw, wouldn't I? Haven't seen him yet. Where is he? He's over there. Oh, there he is. Looks like he's fighting zombies. Well, as long as he keeps fighting zombies and doesn't come near us, I don't care. Oh, what's this? Alright, I think we're going to go around this. Dog. Wolf. The wolves seem to be a little bit tougher than the dogs. As they should be, I suppose. Okay, we've got to be coming up on it now. Can we get the cure? Just a wandering horde out here. I really don't have much of an idea where we are right now. Unfamiliar territory. It's got to be getting late too. Yeah. It's about 6:30. Time seems to pass really quickly. Okay, come on now. Alright, that's where we're gonna have to go around here, aren't we? We have run into a little bit of an impasse. Awesome. Tell you what, we might have even gone around Trudy's place here. The Drumlin Diner. Whoa, I was gonna say. Where am I right now? Am I like at the edge of the map or something? It's possible. It feels like edge of the map territory. I might have gone too far here. Don't usually have this much trouble with the terrain. Also, it's extremely barren. Well, I've gone east. Okay, I need to be heading more north, I think. Yeah, this doesn't feel right. Yeah, I've definitely... Oh, wait. Where am I? I have no idea. This is not normal, is it? Look at the land here. Oh my god. Where have I gone? Okay, I think I've gone past Sanctuary at this point. What on earth? But it looks like there's stuff out here. Wow, how do you get lost? Yeah, this is definitely edge of the map. Oh well. Obviously overlooked our destination. So it might not be as straightforward as just heading north all the time then. If there are no clear boundaries. No zombies though, okay, so that's nice, isn't it? Well, we need to try to get a bit of an idea as to where we are here. Tell you what, the map feels massive, doesn't it, when you run off the edge like this? It's just weird seeing this, this bridge over here, though. Okay. Alright, now I know where we are. Or kind of roughly. Nice. Very nice. Mind you, last time we came upon a stash like this, we lost it pretty soon afterwards. Can't do anything with these guns, can't equip any of them. Oh, I can. Oh, wait. How did that happen? Since when? So I've still got an injured arm. Also, I think I will mod the zoom out. But good to know we've got a gun. Okay, so that's kind of helpful. What else did we pick up? Is that it? Well, maybe I can use pistols, but I can't use rifles, because it wouldn't let me use a shotgun earlier. These suppressed ones are really good, so I don't think we'll sell this. I mean, we don't really need to. Okay, we've got some action up ahead. 10 rounds, was that? Yep, 10 rounds. I'm a bit confused as to where I am, actually. I recognise that trailer we were just in, but when it comes to Sanctuary, it's got to be north from here, right? Maybe I was just too far west. How about we just follow the bridge? I wouldn't mind some levels in endurance, I'll tell you that much. Now here's the thing too, when we come across... these locations, I'm not sure if this is the one we've already looted. I feel like it might be. Check this out. Where are we? Well, we definitely haven't been here before. I don't want to risk sleeping right now. As much as I do want to risk it, I also don't. Scrap handguns are pretty useless. 2 suppressed pistols, 1 with a lot more damage. No scope too, so that's good. Well. Oh, economy wonder glue is quite valuable. Ooh, what have you got? Pipe revolver pistol. And a whole heap of meth, which was actually quite valuable, wasn't it? Let's get rid of something cheap and not particularly useful to us. Got a wolf over there. Oh wow, what is that thing? A glowing dog of some sort? So the enemies have evolved quite drastically since the last time I played this list. Guys, I'm so lost right now. I'm just gonna head north. It's gotta be north. Sanctuary, the vault is the most bloody northern part of the map, basically. Oh, maybe I ran too far north and should have headed west. Okay, let me see if I can get up here. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, I think I just ran too far north and still needed to go a little bit more west, maybe. Yeah, we're getting a few lighting hitches, but we're still alive, guys. That's all that matters. Yeah, it's kind of a weird gameplay style, isn't it? It's a lot of wandering, trying to avoid combat. It's okay. I don't know what, you know, there are more, maybe more engaging content styles, like some of the other stuff we do, a lot more action oriented. But I still see the appeal in this. I still think it's definitely fun to play. It's just a lot of time kind of trying to avoid action, if anything. At a later date, once we've got way more supplies and craft, you know, things we can craft and resources, we won't have to be so scared. West. Okay, I'm still heading west now. Might just keep heading north a bit. I just need some confirmation as to where I am. Got any more medical supplies here? So that does food and water, so that's helpful. Am I at the edge of the map again or not? It's hard for me to tell what's going on here. With the... We are, aren't we? I don't think that's the way. I can't believe I'm actually lost. I was not... Do I head west? Oh, dude. I have no, no confirmation. Yeah, I feel like I've got to run west here. I'm going to gamble it and just head west. I think I've come too far east and gone way past civilization. So let's just head in the general direction of west. And hope. But look at this out here. There's just nothing here. I mean, okay, here's what I can do. I can at least head towards that marker, can't I? The mission marker. And that's going to guarantee that we head back in towards the center of the map, or a more populated location, obviously. So that will maybe help us get our bearings, but we are running out of time here. We've probably got about 20 minutes, somewhere in the region of about 20 minutes left in the raid. This is actually the closest we've been to getting a cure sorted, so... Wow, I'm really going around in circles too. I almost feel like the compass isn't working properly. But it probably is. Gotta watch I don't run off a cliff and break my leg. Riveting, guys, isn't it? Riveting action. That a zombie? No. This is such unfamiliar territory to me. This landscape here. Maybe it's just because of all of the grass and... Well, maybe it's not, I don't know. What an interesting place, though. This is like a bloody cavern, isn't it? A chasm. God, where did I go? I must have run miles off the map. Alright, well, I've got to be more aware of that in future. I'm really tempted to actually press M and look at the map and see where we are, but I don't want to actually give it away where, you know, which location we're in, so... Yeah, so when I came across this, I think this is the proper boundary of the regular vanilla map. It just shows how much extra land is out there. Also, I hope I can get over this. Oh, here we go. Right, so now if we start heading east, maybe? Although there still isn't any actual confirmation as to where we are. Whether or not Sanctuary is west of us or east of us. Should we follow the river? I mean, the river runs towards Sanctuary, doesn't it? Guys, I don't think we're going to make it, you know. We're really cutting this close. What's this place? The fact that it's nighttime too, you know, and it's just impossible to see everywhere. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Oh, this is the robot place, isn't it? Okay, we're on the right trail now. But can we make it? That's the question. Now, there could be a vendor in here, but I don't know if these robots are friendly or not, so... Well, I mean, I don't know, yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Mr. Gutsy, isn't it? I'll tell you what, this time, if I come across any kind of threatening zombies, I'm just going to unload all my ammo. There's no point in being reserved. There's no point in even really, you know, trying to, like, aim my shots too much. Because we keep dying and losing all of our gear, so... If using all my ammo keeps me alive, so be it. Right, is this Concord? Thank God those wolves growl like that. This is not Concord. Now, honestly, right now I feel like I need to run north again, but I've got myself so lost on this map. I really actually don't think we're going to make this. We're in Cambridge, aren't we? That's a bear. I don't even want to know. Pretty sure I need to start heading like, I know, northwest from here. But that's literally where we just came from. All these damn trees is what does it. And the fact that it's night time too doesn't help. Okay, let's head northwest. Maybe I was just really far east and then went off the map. Well, we're going to be finding out pretty soon because the Tarkov timer will just kill us. And yeah, it's essentially that's a death. I'm almost thinking it might be worth just trying to get back to Sanctuary and not actually worrying about the diner. We're not in desperate need for the cure. That's Lexington? Can't see them. Can't see them. We actually took care of our bleed. So we mustn't have just got a heavy bleed there. We got a light bleed. But we are injured. I'm not going to look at what time we've got left because, you know, we'll find out when it's time. Yeah, we were really far east. That was what was going on. This is tough, guys. This is tough going. It's tough to make this series so far, like this. Like the content-wise, it's tough to make this. Like it's challenging to sit here and be in such a dire situation. Slowly hobbling through the woods and not cut it out, like make cuts, you know. But this is the experience of Ground Zero extraction, so this is what it is. Now these things can actually be pretty quick, you know, these big ones. I'm not picking up anything. How long did we get in? The first raid we did, was it like 5 minutes or 10 minutes? Then we started up another one. Guys, we've got to be close to the hour now. I'd say we're within 10 minutes. Maybe even closer to 5 minutes. Okay, so we're actually outrunning these guys as long as we don't come across any more four-legged monsters. We might be okay here. Come on now. Oh yeah, get stuck on the terrain. God, this is painful, isn't it? I'm not even thinking about the diner right now, okay? Cast aside that there's a slim chance then that we can potentially make it back to Sanctuary if I don't get lost again. Northwest is the direction we need to be heading. Yeah, I actually know where... Oh, it turned back. Oh, we got a cave here. What is this place called? Blue Caves. Well, obviously we're not going in there now, but I know where we are here. I've had a settlement around here before. Yeah, we were here earlier on. This is Abernathy. Not Abernathy. It's a little farm, you know. We're close to Sanctuary, but we're also a little bit far away. Alright, so what I'm going to do here from here on is... I think I might have already said this before, but I'm going to kind of clarify it now, that I will allow us to like move around whatever our settlement location is above ground, really, because I definitely want to be able to take some time out and just get some other sorts of experiences in, like taking a break from this. This is pretty intense in terms of gameplay, like when it comes to the content, just walking through the forest in like a tough, slow, threatened environment with not much speed on a limited time. So, you know, oh God. I want to be able to like take a bit of a break and build up Sanctuary and scrap places and deal with settlers and stuff like that. So whatever base location we... Please don't see me. What is that? Okay, that's just a normal zombie. Is it? Why does it seem to be really fast? Whatever settlement we're operating in with our kind of basement bunker, we're going to be able to move through it freely, around it freely. And what if I don't look at him? If I don't look at him, maybe he won't see me. God, we're still far. We're still really far away. Okay, I'm just going to hit the auto run here. To get a level up now would just be next level. Like to heal our limbs. What's going on with the menu here? Yeah, no, we're miles away. Right, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so whatever settlement we're operating in with our underground kind of base bunker or wherever we move to, you know, we'll allow ourselves to move around the settlement, maybe even like the local vicinity, the local, a little bit of the area around the settlement to just clear out maybe local buildings or something. But I'll see how I go. This raid stuff is painful. I could cut this out, obviously, but, you know, it's the gameplay too, so the more of this I cut out, the less there is to watch. Where are we exactly? Well, it's just you and me, ladies and gentlemen, hanging out here in the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth is mean, isn't it? What a mean place to be. We often, like, talk Okay, we kind of lost that bear, which was weird. That bear has the ability to turn invisible, by the way. and it's like 3 times faster than every other Yaoguai bear on the map. Super speed. Yeah, we often talk romantically, don't we, about like the apocalypse, and we kind of fantasize like The Walking Dead, and but the reality of it would be truly horrific and brutal and unpleasant. Oh, we've got a Protectron here, do we? I'm not sure if this is the sort of place I want to be going, actually. Let's go around this. I just know what's going to happen here too, right? We're going to get this close to Sanctuary, and the raid timer is going to kick in. We're actually pretty close now. Over this hill. Over this hill and then across the water, I think it is. Actually, maybe it's a little bit more west. Is that Sanctuary right there? On the opposite? Yeah, okay, I think I know where we are now. In relation to Sanctuary. Isn't it funny how I say that? I have to be right near Sanctuary to kind of get a clear idea. What am I looking at exactly? It's the trees. It's the forest, isn't it, that's doing this. It's making it hard to navigate this world. Goodness me. Is this the most painful gameplay you've ever seen? This is like DayZ stuff, isn't it? I'm not calling it out. We've come this far. Sanctuary's just over this tree grouping of trees here. We've got minutes. I'm telling you. We've also got a horde of zombies just to our left. So glad those things can't swim very well. They can walk in the water, but this is so close. Do we make it? Yeah, these trees really change up the landscape. There's not much I can do here except just hit the auto walk key. Oh, come on, man. Now is not the time to be getting stuck on logs. Every second counts at this point. There we are, guys. This is Sanctuary. We're on the border. So we'll if we can make it here and get into our little bunker underground, we will see. I knew it. I just knew it. Oh, all that pain. I just knew it. I just knew it. All that pain, all that suffering for nothing. Ah, all those caps. I just knew it was going to happen. I just knew it. Shit. 0 caps? How? Oh, we got to keep our caps. Why does that happen? I'm pretty sure that's how it's always been. But earlier, maybe we just didn't have any caps. Maybe we hadn't actually made any caps. Anyway, all right. There's a little bit of what's that? I don't know. Resurrection. You know what I'm trying to say. It says we've got no caps here, but we've got caps in our inventory. Oh, that's weird. Is that what I was looking at earlier? Now, there is caps here. Let's just figure this out real quick, because obviously that's the sort of thing that's important to know, isn't it? Bottle caps, 6. Huh, so bottle caps are different. Okay, so that's what's been Now it says we've only got 6 caps. What have I done? So, not now. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, game. Alright, so that's a bug, obviously. The fact that I've just taken 6 bottle caps out of here has replaced our actual cap inventory, which I now can no longer deposit back. Oh my god. Alright, well, at the end of the day, I can work with this. Can I? Can I work with this? I feel like I can maybe work with this. I don't know why it's doing that, because I've never noticed it doing that to me before. Anyway, you don't need to know this stuff. You just need to know that that was bloody annoying. And at the end of the day, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see each time what's the story here with our caps. Trying to just, you know, take into account that we can potentially lose all of our caps all the time. Oh, the game gave us something and then took it back. It took it first, and then it gave it back, and then it took it again. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very, very painful episode. Oh, what the hell? Of Ground Zero Extraction. That did me in. That really did me in, that one. That was tough. Can I just, like... Which one was it to find more caps? Isn't it unlocked somewhere? Or is it Scrapper? Scrounger? There's a scrounging perk, isn't there, somewhere? God knows where it is. The perks are all over the place in this mod list. Oh, God, I'm tired. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Please do remember, check down below in the description if you would like to get your to sink your teeth into some links to other content on the channel. In the meantime, please do check back, probably in around about 24 hours, depending on when you've watched this, for another episode. And I do hope you will join me for more misery and despair. And I do hope I will see you there. Goodbye for now.